representing the People's Assembly Against Austerity, who have co-organised this event today with Stand Up to Racism. Please give a warm welcome to Sam Fairbairn.
Well, thank you, Sabby, and thanks everyone for coming out today. I couldn't think of a better day to have a demonstration. Just 3 days after Theresa May took office, a new Prime Minister has been plonked into place, voted by absolutely nobody to be Prime Minister. I couldn't think of a better time to have a demonstration. And you know what our message to Theresa May is? You should get used to thousands of people on the streets against you, because we won't rest until you're gone. We won't rest. Because this is a woman who said just a few days ago that she wants to build a Britain not just for the privileged few. Well, let's look at her record. Theresa May is somebody that voted against clamping down on tax avoidance. She voted against reforming the banking system. She voted for the benefit cuts that disabled people have had to face. She's been at the heart of this government of millionaires that have made the lives of ordinary people an absolute misery for so many years. This is not somebody who wants to build a Britain for the majority. This is somebody that wants to build a Britain for the privileged few. This is somebody that we need to kick out of office. And the real racism is coming from this government. This is somebody also who said that she wanted to send home migrants that earn less than £35,000 a year. I tell you what, the vast majority of people don't earn anything like £35,000 a year. So this is a government for the privileged few, and we should not think of anything else. But also, this government is weak. This government is weak, and it's very, very divided. They're divided down the middle after the Brexit, after the EU referendum. The Prime Minister was forced to resign. They've got a tiny, tiny majority in Parliament. This situation is not sustainable as long as we get organised and we organise against them. That is what we need to do. And isn't it a shame that some in the Labour Party at the moment, isn't it a real shame that some, particularly in the Parliamentary Labour Party, rather than going for the Tories at this moment, they've let them off the hook by going for Jeremy instead. What a disgrace. And I think most of these people that have gone for Jeremy, they'd rather see a Tory government than a government that's got Jeremy Corbyn leading it. They'd rather see that, because they are also committed to austerity, and they are also committed to all of these things that we're campaigning against. That is why our movement is so important. That's why we need to continue to get out on the streets and organise. That's also why the People's Assembly is alongside the major trade unions in the country, is calling a massive demonstration in Birmingham when the Tories hold their conference there on the 1st and 2nd of October. We'll be there too. Make sure that's the next big nail in the coffin to this government. We need to force a progressive agenda, one against austerity, against racism, and we need to say Tories out now. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Sam Fairbairn, Secretary of the People's Assembly.